Welcome to my 7460 workshop overview. So for the workshop that I was participated in the week before spring break, I was able to work with our iTech coach, Coach Stapleton. He works part-time at our school, and he's also in our classes here. You probably know Mr. Stapleton. And so he and I shared our workshop space. He focused on Nearpod, and I focused on Flipgrid. So he did his project in his way, and I did mine through Flipgrid, but we were able to share the space and time to allow teachers to come receive some PD. So it worked out very nice. Moving back to the home page, I just wanted to show you how I set this up using Weebly. After reviewing the ADDIE model of design, I incorporated that into how I'm going to share with you my workshop. So for Analyze, I will show you how I got the idea of using Flipgrid. In a recent lesson through this class, you may remember when we reviewed our school improvement plan. When I did that, I was reminded of our county initiative that's going on in Fulton County to really focus on personalized learning this year. And it's, the year's halfway over, and our school decided to focus on these three, the three highlighted in yellow, of the 7 personalized learning strategies. And I really think teachers need a lot more support in this area. And so one of the areas I wanted to support teachers was in choice and voice. And again, Flipgrid was a fabulous tool to use for this. We have talked about Seesaw, and Seesaw is another great tool, but they kind of know about Seesaw, so I wanted to offer another option. So that's how I arrived at using Flipgrid. Okay. So moving on to, the design part of the ADDIE model. I will share a quick overview of my lesson plan, but for my learning objectives, it was pretty basic. Teachers will learn how to personalize learning for all students through voice and choice by responding to a topic. They will set up their free Flipgrid accounts, and most importantly, teachers will prepare to try Flipgrid in their classrooms immediately following the workshop that they attended during their lunch period that day. So we would get them all set up on their new account, and they would set up a topic and take their tablet back to class and let their kids try it out. The rest of this document includes all the elements of my lesson plan, if you'd like to look later at that, in the instructional process. Okay. For Implement, I did video my most of my workshop, but I didn't include the whole thing here. But if you would like to go and just kind of see what it looked like, here's me. Here's a couple of the 3rd grade teachers who had the first lunch period. And there's about almost 3 minutes worth of watching me do my thing during the workshop. And Mr. Stapleton was set up at a different table just around, on the other side of where I was. Another element that was expected of us is to incorporate Guskey's assessment tools, and I did that through my evaluation piece using one of my favorite tools, Microsoft Forms. Simply typed in some questions, gave some choices, and here they are. And now I'll go back and show you real quick. Excuse me. I'd like to show you several more of the documents and artifacts from this workshop. So in the additional resources portion, I have a picture here. Mr. Stapleton and I each had a QR code, and when teachers finished their time with us, as they were leaving, they would scan the QR code, take a cookie, and there are other objects here that are not shown in the picture, but there were some pencils and stickers and different little trinkets from Flipgrid and Nearpod that were well received. Also, each teacher received a Merge Cube for attending our workshop. We have to bribe them sometimes. And one teacher won out of a drawing a year-long subscription to Flipgrid. So that was very, very exciting. I have a couple of other artifacts here just to show some of the, activities the teachers did. This was a great resource as it completely aligned with my objective of teacher creating their own accounts. This walked them right through it. This was a great resource as it showed teachers how when they give an assignment to students to use Flipgrid, they can also use a rubric to actually give them a grade. It's a wonderful formative assessment tool. And, when you're having students respond through voice and choice, you need to know that they're giving you their best. So this is a simple rubric which could be adapted, as I discussed with teachers at the workshop. Here I just made a cheat sheet to help teachers as they were quickly trying to pick out a topic to take back to their classrooms. This was just something for them to refer to of things that they're currently teaching or that they will be teaching after spring break. And finally, here's a close-up of the exit ticket and the QR code. And lastly, these are some of the results from some of the surveys from my first group. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope that you will use Flipgrid. If you don't, please refer to this and set up your account today if you're not already using it. It's a great tool. Thanks.